Good morning. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit delayed this morning. I got carried away because I started working on the jacket of the mouse. I wanted to get a head start because obviously it was going to take me longer than half an hour otherwise. So thank you for just joining. And today we're advancing our lovely Nutcracker hoop. Like I said, I started working on his jacket, and today we're going to work on both of those, jacket and the top of the hat. And this one is done. So as you can see, we're doing it in satin stitch, and I'm using different colors. So the mouse has got two colors, which is 352 that I'm going to use for the top of the hat, and then 353, which is a lighter pink for the jacket. And the the Nutcracker has a blue jacket with a darker, actually the turquoise blue with a darker top of the hat, and that's colors 3817 and 3816. All right, let's get started. So as I said, I have had a head start on the mouse. Hi Diane, and how are you? I'm slightly delayed today because I got a head start on the mouse, so I am here slightly later and I got carried away. So I have done his jacket already, and the color I've used is 353. I only have this bit left. What is that one? Which is like kind of light pink. Actually, it's the same color as the top of the ballerina. And then I'm going to use the 352 for the top of the hat. Good, I'm glad that you are happy to be stitching. And then we're going to work on the Nutcracker. So I'm going to get going. So, God, I feel like rushed again today. It's that time of the year. I thought, things were running smoothly, and there's always a few bits and pieces that just catch in the way. What they say, that mental load that keeps growing. I hope you are all well. So, if you have looked at my smaller hoop, and if you're working on the smaller one, you might want to do your satin stitch the same as I've done for this one, which is in that direction because they're shorter. But mine is slightly bigger, so I'm gonna do them across for the same reason as I've always said, is because it's a cushion cover. I don't want to have stitches that are super long. So you choose the direction you prefer. I'm using 3 strands of the lighter turquoise, 3817. And I'm gonna do the same as for the mouse jacket and go across. And I think today we're going to stick to the jacket on top of the hat, and we'll stop there. And then tomorrow we'll fill the pants and top, and then the collar of the mouse, and then the pants and tops of the Nutcracker. And then the Nutcracker, the mouse and the Nutcracker will be almost finished. The only thing we will do then with these ones is add the gold on the crowns. And I think, I didn't do it on the other one, but I think I might add some sort of crossed laces in golden thread as well. All right, let's stop talking and let's start stitching. So I'm sorry if it looks upside down. It's just again, it feels more comfortable stitching that way. So I hope it doesn't cause an issue for you to actually follow. But here you go. Let's start. I can't believe it's already Thursday. Have you got a busy weekend lined up? Tomorrow I said that I wasn't going to be live, but actually I will. I've just kind of jiggled things around. It's easier for me to do it directly. and live rather than preparing it today for tomorrow. So I will be live tomorrow. And then I'll be off for the rest of the day and for the weekend to try and get a bit of that Christmas spirit going. Make a gingerbread house and some nice rocky roads to give to our friends. I'm very popular every year with my rocky roads. Love those as well. I mean, they're lucky to get any because I have to hide them from everyone in this family, including myself. They're very Moorish, as the Brits would say. And the recipe I'm using, actually, it's a Nigella Lawson one. Did you see her on the news this morning? It was so funny. She didn't pronounce microwave. How did she say it? Microwave, I think. So there was a big buzz this morning about her. Well, that's a rocky road recipe that I use, and I love it. I've been using it for years now. I love this stitch. I find it so calming, and I love it when it sits nicely and it creates a nice, lovely pattern. I'm just looking. I wonder if, yeah. I'm going to do one more stitch to kind of balance that belt. It looks a bit thicker on one side than the other. So hopefully that will help balancing it. I'm sorry, it's my dog grunting in the back. He's not a bulldog, but he makes the same kind of noises sometimes. He can be quite noisy. So yeah, today we stitched the jacket, the top of the hat, and that will be good for today. So how far are you with the Christmas shopping? Are you in the very super organized clan that has got everything done since November? Or a bit more like me, still stressing about what to get for who? It's really funny. I never really... I actually do enjoy shopping in December because I kind of feel like it gets a bit in the mood. But this year, I shopped a bit earlier, and actually I can see the point now of shopping earlier. It's a lot more relaxing when you have the most important present that you want to get early on. That was the reason why all along. I'm just reading a message, Diane. Oh, you did wrap the present or some presents already? Wow. Yeah. I know. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was thinking, I tend to leave my wrapping really late, and every year I keep reminding myself that I need to do it earlier. So that just reminded me that I should really try and do it this weekend a bit. I used to wrap the day before, like on the 24th. That's never been a good idea whenever it happened. I don't know why I thought it was okay to leave it that late. But it's definitely good to wrap early because then you can just chill out a little bit. Although, do you have the thing when you wrap earlier that you could just look at some present and think, oh, I forgot to tag it. What is it? I've had that last year. I was just looking at a couple of presents going, what did I put in that one? Or who is it for, you know? When you buy similar things for two of your kids and you forget to write which one is for who. Yeah, I need to get a bit more organized with that, definitely. So yeah, lots of shopping left. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah, I think I'd like to say I'm 75% done. Yeah, there's still some. I mean, most of the presents that, although it's not going to be huge, but it's some presents for my husband that I still haven't got. I've been procrastinating a little bit with that one. You know, when you have someone who has pretty much everything he likes, he's not really, our husband is not really like demanding or, you know, he's not after so many things. It's hard actually to, he has passions and he loves cycling and he loves running, and so he, you know, once you got him all the gear that he needs for that, what do you get? So, I think this year he's gonna get the very traditional daddy present, which is like socks and wallets and aftershave and yeah. So that's what's left for me, really. You shop early. Yeah, exactly. And forget what you bought. Absolutely, I've got that too. Or you leave like presents in different rooms as they arrive, and then, you know, on the day before Christmas, you're kind of looking around, and then you don't even know where you've put stuff and where it is and who it is for. And yeah, I'm very much like that as well. And yeah, that's the thing also. If you shop really early, like some people get presents in the summer, I completely forget that I've got them, that's for sure. Maybe I need to be like super organized, as it's like having spreadsheets and where it is in the house and who it is for. Yes. Because that reminded me that we received a really nice puzzle for the boys, and then I just quickly grabbed it and put it in between my printer and my and the wall in the cupboard, and then that just reminded me that it's there because I forgot about it. All the food, if you get like biscuits and chocolates and things like this for Christmas time, and then you start, you know, having a go at it too early, that's another thing. We bought a tin of Christmas biscuits, and we're pretty much halfway through, and it was a huge one from Costco. Yep. I think we're gonna have to buy another one now. All right, so I'm getting quite close to one side of the jacket. So I want to keep this kind of like rounded effect there. So I'm going to make sure that I stitch on the edges of that shape. I'm going to start here, that's easier. So that when I cover it, when I stitch it, because that's going to be a gold shoulder pad. So I just want to make sure that I stitch around the shape so that it keeps that shape up. All right, and then I'm going to stitch now down the arm. I do love this time of the year, though, I have to say. I like the season. I mean, I love Christmas Day, but I pretty much feel like often when Christmas Day is here, it's over. It's basically like the big finale and that's it. So I really love the runner-up to Christmas, that time where, I mean, not this year, obviously, but this year has been difficult to organize stuff with friends and seeing people and going to, events and stuff. But we basically, this year we decided to just stay at home and not really go to many places. But this is what I love the most about the Christmas season is just, getting together with friends, wearing sparkly clothes and eating nice food and going to the theatre, all of this. So this year it's been, at the same time though, I find that being forced to pretty much do nothing and stay at home has been quite relaxing too, because it's removed a lot of the organizing stress. When you just want to make sure that you are organized for everything. All right, so I'm almost done with this side of the jacket. Gonna do the other side, do his hat, and that will be good for today. All right, so that's looking good already. Starting to really take shape. So yeah, the goal this week is really to work through all the characters, and then next week we'll work through everything else. We'll leave the golden threads towards the end, just because that can be a difficult one to work with. So, and I also feel sometimes it's one that once you have worked on it, it can be a bit tricky to keep working on the piece, just because you can catch it and So I started looking at hoop stands, and I'm not sure what to get, because I quite like, they seem to be all for tables, but I quite like to get one that can go on the floor. So I need to research. I don't want to spend hundreds either for it, because it's not something that I'm going to use all the time. It's really something I want to use for things like the stitch alongs. So I'm a bit freer. This year has gone in such a flash, really. There's so much happened to it, but I didn't, I wouldn't have expected for it to go so fast and for us to be here already. I love a new year, though. Okay. Final stretch on this one. Well, not really yet. I see that we are coming to the half hour. So when I'm done with this piece of thread, I will show you the hat so that we cover that one, and then that will be gone. We'll be done rather for today. I mean, it's only satin as well for the hat, so and then all you have to do is finish this yourself, like I will too. And then tomorrow we are going to stitch the pants top and the collar of the mouse. Okay, so I will stop here because otherwise I won't have enough and it will be an issue. I'm going to switch the color, so we're gonna go with the darker turquoise, which is 3816, and I'm gonna do the top of the hat, and we'll do exactly the same thing for the mouth. We'll just use the darker peach, which is 352. Trying to separate my thread. Oh. All right. And as usual, when I do anything that has some sort of symmetry in it, I start in the middle and work outward. So I'm going to start here. That's it. And then I'm going to work my way out. Okay, almost done on one side. And or I'm going to try and straighten my stitches a bit because I'm going a little bit I'm gonna do one here. I feel that gap here because it's starting to go on the slant, and I want it to stay straight because the other one, the other side, it is straight. So we're gonna do the same thing for this hat, and then I'm gonna finish the jacket, and that'll be it for today. So I will finish that now. If there's any questions, anything, I'm gonna be here until I finish this bit, and then so that's the moment to ask. Otherwise, as always, you get in touch with me directly, and then I can do what I everything I can to help you guys. So geez, I'm wearing this woolly jumper, which I thought was a good idea this morning because it looked really cold, and I'm so hot in it. I'm just really hot. Okay, last stitch, I think. Yeah, but I want it a bit lower. Okay. Okay, so let me cut that because we're done on that one. Okay. Right, so let's just recap. I had taken a head start on this one, and we used color, sorry, just pointing with my glasses. We used color 352 for, no, 353, sorry, for the jacket. We're going to use 352 to stitch the top of the hat the same way as we stitched that one. So I'm going to do it offline so it doesn't last forever. And I'm going to finish the jacket, do exactly the same as I've been doing it, and we have been stitching together. That's this for today. Tomorrow we will stitch the cuffs, the collar of the mouth, the collar, well, I don't know. Sometimes I've got a weird accent coming through, so I apologize for that. And then we will stitch the pants and the top. Same for this one, and we should be heading into the weekend with those characters pretty much done. The only thing we will then need to add later on will be the golden bits and pieces, so around the belt. And probably tomorrow we'll work as well on his sword. And that will be it for the first week. And then next week we will work on the background and the flowers and everything else. So yeah, this is it for today. If you have any question, please get in touch with me. If you are wondering where you can get this pattern, it is in the link in my bio. It's all there, so you get all the information, and you can catch up and join at any time. All the videos are saved into my IGTV, but it will also, when you buy the pattern, you get a link to a web page that's completely dedicated for this pattern, and everything, all the extra information are in there, so don't hesitate. So yes, that is on the actual page of the pattern, the one I've just noticed. So the noticed, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's start again. All right, so yes, you do have all the references, where they go and how they go and what stitches are used. When you purchase the pattern, you get a link to the webpage that's dedicated to this pattern, and everything is in there. So basically you'll get the videos, you get the If there is extra tutorial to the stitches, it's there. For the stitches, you get tutorials for how to transfer your pattern, how to finish your hoop, everything. And you get an embroidery guide that is being built up as we go. So at the end of the 2 weeks, the embroidery guide will be fully available. It will be in PDF form. Again, you get all the details on that. So yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you figured it out. And yeah, I'm glad it helped. But yeah, if you have any other question, please don't hesitate. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock again, Central Time. And we will stitch the rest of the characters bar the crowns. And that's it for today. So you take care. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.